Have you ever woken up feeling even more drained than when you went to bed? Like you've been running a marathon in your sleep? Your energy feels flat, your drive is slipping away, and intimacy, something that once brought joy, now feels more like a chore you're just trying to get through. If you're over 50, this might sound all too familiar, but what if I told you the answer isn't always about piling on more medications, dealing with more pressure, or living with more frustration? Sometimes it's as simple as changing what you do before you close your eyes at night. But first, please like the video. The more people like it, the more YouTube will distribute it to people who don't have access to doctors or hospitals. Also, please share the video with your friends and family. Many lives can be saved with your help, so share it. I'm Dr. Masha, a urologist who has worked with hundreds of men navigating the unique changes that come with life after 50. And today, I want to share how one specific vitamin, taken at night, can make a surprisingly powerful difference in your ability to sleep deeply, wake up refreshed, and yes, even experience stronger, more reliable erections. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand exactly how this vitamin supports your hormones, your blood flow, and your energy, and how to use it in a way that truly works for your body. After you pass the age of 50, you start noticing changes that sneak in quietly. Your sleep gets lighter. You wake up more often during the night. That deep, restorative rest you once took for granted becomes harder to find. Your stamina in the bedroom begins to fade, not usually overnight, but slowly, bit by bit. You find yourself losing interest or struggling to maintain the same rhythm you once had. And your overall energy, that natural spark, that fire you used to wake up with, just isn't there anymore. Instead, there's this heavy, dragging fatigue, a kind of weight you carry in both your body and your mind that follows you from morning till night. You might tell yourself it's just aging or stress or the busy pace of life. Maybe you even blame your body for slowing down. But what if I told you the story isn't as hopeless as it feels? What if those signs, your low energy, weaker erections, foggy thinking, aren't just getting older? What if they're really your body's way of waving a flag, telling you something inside is out of balance? Here's the truth most men never hear. Many of the struggles that show up after 50 aren't because your body is broken. They happen because your body is missing something it used to have plenty of. Most often, it's your natural hormonal rhythm slipping out of sync, your blood flow slowing down, and your nervous system, the control center for your rest, recovery, and sleep, no longer settling into its natural nighttime rhythm. When that inner harmony is thrown off, everything else starts to suffer, especially your intimacy, your stamina, and your ability to feel like yourself again. And here's the surprising part. One simple vitamin plays a quietly powerful role in all of this. Let's talk about magnesium, one of the most essential yet overlooked nutrients for men's health after 50. This isn't some trendy supplement of the month. It's a foundational mineral your body depends on every single day. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, from the way your muscles contract to how your heart beats, to your brain's ability to calm down at night, and even how well your body produces testosterone. It helps regulate your sleep cycles by guiding your nervous system into rest mode. It soothes your nerves when stress is high. It relaxes your blood vessels, improving circulation, not just to your brain or heart, but to your pelvic region too. And yes, it plays a big part in your erection quality by boosting blood flow and keeping your nerve endings sensitive and responsive. Here's the shocker. Studies show more than half of adults, especially men over 50, don't have enough magnesium, and most have no clue. Why? Because the modern lifestyle quietly drains it away. If you eat processed foods, if you enjoy alcohol often, if you take certain blood pressure, acid reflux, or diabetes medications. Your body may be burning through magnesium faster than it can replace it. And when your magnesium runs low over months or years, the signs are easy to miss until they hit you hard. Poor sleep, tossing and turning, waking up before the alarm and feeling unrested even after 8 hours. Low libido, not because you don't care, but because your body just isn't cooperating. Weaker erections, less sensation, less firmness, less reliability. Brain fog, you forget names, lose focus, walk into a room and think, why did I come in here? And fatigue, the deep kind coffee can't touch, that no nap ever fixes. Sound familiar? That's what low magnesium feels like for many men. Not a sudden illness, but a slow erosion of strength, energy, and confidence. The good news? Magnesium is surprisingly easy to restore, and in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Safely, gently, and in a way that supports your whole body, especially your intimacy and your sleep. Now, let's focus on something most men overlook. Timing. Why take magnesium before bed? Because nighttime is when your body does its deepest repair work. It's your system's built-in reset window. Your blood pressure naturally drops. Your heart rate slows. Your breathing deepens. And your body shifts into a healing rhythm. This is the sacred time when your hormones recalibrate, tissues rebuild, and your energy stores refill. But for all of that to run smoothly, your body needs the right tools, and magnesium is one of the most powerful of them all. When you take it before bed, magnesium smooths the whole transition into sleep. It helps your brain switch gears from alert to relaxed. It eases muscle tension, calms your mind, and signals your nervous system that it's safe to let go. If you're a man over 50 who lies awake at night replaying old conversations or worrying about tomorrow, that's your nervous system begging for backup. Magnesium is exactly that. But its impact doesn't stop at sleep. Magnesium also supports testosterone production during the night. Most of your daily testosterone is made while you're sleeping, not during the day. So if your nights are restless or broken, your hormone levels can take a hit. That directly affects your mood, your energy, and yes, your performance. Magnesium also helps blood vessels, especially in your pelvic area, relax and open. And that matters more than many men realize, because an erection is at its core a blood flow event. That's why so many men who start taking magnesium at night, sometimes in small doses, quietly notice the return of morning erections. Not forced, not artificial, just natural. And to me, that's the key word here, healing. Because at this stage of life, real performance isn't about forcing your body to work harder. It's about giving it the tools it needs to do what it already knows how to do. Magnesium isn't a stimulant. It's not some flashy shortcut. It's a gentle signal to your body saying, you're safe, you can rest now, you can rebuild. Let's go deeper, because to truly understand how magnesium supports intimacy, you need to see the three systems that make an erection possible: blood flow, nerve function, and hormone balance. First, blood flow. Magnesium helps reduce inflammation in your blood vessels. Inflammation makes them stiff, narrow, and sluggish. Magnesium does the opposite. It relaxes and opens them, letting blood flow freely. When that happens, erections become stronger, more stable, and more dependable. Second, nerve function. Every single sensation, every moment of pleasure is your nerves doing their job. But as men age, especially under stress, those nerves can lose responsiveness. Magnesium helps your nervous system send signals more clearly and accurately. That means more sensitivity, better control, and a stronger connection to your body when it counts. Third, hormone balance. Magnesium helps keep cortisol, the stress hormone, in check. And here's the thing, cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When cortisol rises from stress, overwork, or poor sleep, testosterone drops. And when testosterone drops, desire and performance follow. Magnesium tips that balance back in your favor. In simple terms, magnesium doesn't force your body to perform. It prepares your body to perform. Not just once, but night after night. It works quietly, steadily, like watering a plant instead of blasting it with chemicals. It creates the inner environment where things begin to work again, without pills, without pressure, without constantly chasing a feeling you think is gone. And here's something every man needs to hear loud and clear. When your sleep improves, everything improves. Your morning energy, your focus during the day, your mood, your drive, your clarity. You stop dragging yourself out of bed and start waking up with a calm strength. Your body not begging for relief, but ready for life. It's not magic. It's not hype. It's simply your biology doing what it was always meant to do, with the right nutrients at the right time. So, how should you take magnesium to get the full benefit? It starts with choosing the right form. You need something your body can truly absorb and use. Magnesium glycinate is one of the most calming forms. It's gentle on the stomach and supports both deep sleep and muscle relaxation. Magnesium citrate is another excellent choice, especially if you occasionally deal with constipation. But avoid magnesium oxide. It's the cheapest, yes, but your body barely absorbs it, and it can cause bloating or loose stools. Definitely not the bedtime surprise anyone wants. Now, how much should you take? For most men, somewhere between 200 and 400 milligrams is enough to start feeling a difference. But there's no need to jump straight to the highest dose. Begin with around 200 milligrams and see how your body responds. The ideal time to take it is about an hour before bed, and pair it with a simple glass of water. Not coffee, not alcohol. Both caffeine and alcohol can interfere with how magnesium is absorbed and how it works inside you. If you're on medications or have any kidney concerns, check with your doctor first. Magnesium is safe for most men, but every body is different, and the goal is to support yours in the safest way possible. Here's something I suggest to many of my older male patients. Combine your magnesium with a small, calming bedtime ritual. Take a warm bath, do a few slow stretches, spend just 5 minutes breathing deeply with your legs elevated. These small actions help the magnesium work even deeper, telling your nervous system it's time to let go. Over time, it stops being just a supplement and becomes a nightly signal. Your mind and body recognizing, okay, it's time to rest, heal, and recharge. And no, this isn't a magic bullet. It's not a one-pill miracle. But within a week or two, many men notice real change. Quieter nights, less mental racing, deeper and more refreshing sleep. You start waking up with more clarity, a lighter mood, and that spark of morning vitality you thought you'd lost. And then, quietly, something even better begins to happen. Your erections become stronger, more consistent, not forced, not artificial, just natural, like your body is remembering exactly what it was built to do all along. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something I wish more men heard from their doctors. Aging is not a curse. It's not the end of desire, or confidence, or closeness. You are not too old to feel passion. You are not too late to get back what you thought was gone. This chapter of life can be one of rediscovery, if you give your body the support it's been quietly asking for. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs start with the smallest steps, like choosing to nourish your body instead of ignoring its needs, like giving your blood vessels, your heart, and your hormones a little help, instead of expecting them to push on without rest. Magnesium may not be flashy, but it's steady, gentle, trustworthy. It meets your body right where you are and helps bring things back into balance. And that's the real goal here, not chasing youth, but restoring function, reclaiming energy, inviting vitality back in, one restful night at a time. I believe in your body's ability to heal. I believe in your ability to feel strong again, clear again, grounded again. And if magnesium becomes part of that journey, just a small step in your evening routine, you might be amazed how far it can take you. You deserve that deep, peaceful sleep. You deserve that steady strength. And you are nowhere near done, not even close. If what I've shared speaks to you, if you're ready to care for your body with more patience, more wisdom, and more respect, then I invite you to subscribe. On this channel, we talk about real, science-backed solutions for men over 50. No hype, no pressure, just honest guidance for your energy, your circulation, and your confidence. Take your first step tonight. Let your body rest, let it recover, and let it remind you of what it's capable of when you give it the chance.